Hello. The Neovim API has been improved a lot in the last years, and I just wanted to give you a quick example of things that you can do in just a few minutes. Okay, so here is the problem. Mm, this is my oil plugin, and I just want a preview of these files when when I have the cursor over it. Okay. I know that there must be a plugin or something for this, but I'm going to use the Neovim API and I'm going to create this preview from scratch. So let's start. Mm, I'm going to use the Vim API table, and the first thing that I need to do is to create a buffer. So I use the create buffer method. Here is listed true and scratch true. Maybe this is better with false. Then I'm going to open a window. To do this is open win. There, poof, enter true, and you have a config here. You must specify the location and the dimensions of the window, so I think it's relative. This must be relative to the editor, and I don't know, maybe I want this to be in the 40 column and in the row 0 I want width 35 and height maybe 40. I can put the borders too, round border, and there is a style too. I like minimal style, so if I run this I should get a window there. Let me change few things, and maybe this there. Okay, now I want to get the file in the current line, so I can create an autocommand for this. I don't remember very well the name. Autocommand, create autocommand, and the event must be something like move CursorMoved. Okay, and I need to put some options here. I need a callback function, and here I can get the current window and the current buffer. I want to get the line in the cursor of the current buffer. So first I'm going to get the current window. Okay, current window API and current window. I can validate if this window is valid using something like valid win is valid, sequin. If this is not valid, I don't do anything, and in other case I will get the buffer in that window. So local c buff API get buff and the window. Now I can use a method to get the cursor. So let's do it. API get cursor. This gives me an array, and the first element is a row and the second element is a column. Now I want to get the line in that cursor, so I can do it like this. API get lines and current buffer. This is 0 based, so I have to add this and this false, and I just want the first element. I'm going to print this to see if everything is fine until now. Let's run this, and I think everything is fine. Now that I got the line, I want to get the file name here. If you see, there is a split. This is a string with some space characters as a separator. So I'm going to split this line and get the file name. Just file. There is a function for splitting. I think is the 4 element. Let's print it again. There. And I have an error here. I have a typo here. Let me reopen all. Here. Let's run this again. And if you see, I have the file name at the bottom. Now I need to get the content of the file and put that content in the buffer of the preview. So I can check if this file is valid with a function. I think it's something like file here, readable file, and if this is true, I can use it, that file. So I'm going to get the content. I can use Vim API and readfile for this. There, file. Then I must put this content in the current buffer. I can use API set lines buff, and I'm going to replace all false and content. There. Now if I run this and I open I have a preview, I think I can improve the style of the code. I don't understand very well this part. There is like a boo table here, and you can access the properties of the buffers. I don't understand very well this, but if you know something about this table, I will appreciate your help. Okay, and I can put the file type. Let me close this. Let me reopen all. Now, if I run this, there, I have a nice preview. I think it can be improved, but it is a very good start. So in just a few minutes, hope you like it. See you.